Hello, folks. Welcome to the Hello World podcasting with Magdalena. Oh my God, it's already February. I'm so sorry. I did not do any podcasting until now this year. So, belated Happy New Year. Happy 2023. Wow, so much is already happening in this new year. And today we have actually amazing Leo full moon, and the sun is in Aquarius. So I thought that would be a perfect a perfect reason to actually do a podcasting because I've been tapping in so much energies and it's very overwhelming. I mean, the whole scenario, what's really going on, it's actually very overwhelming and is, changing constantly, I would say, minute by minute. So, anyway, for those who are new to my podcasting, welcome and I appreciate it for choosing my channel. And for those who've been following me for quite a bit, I'm back. As I always say, I do not do too frequent podcasting because there's so much going on, and I really appreciate when my followers try to use this information and implement in their own lives so they can better understand what's really going on. Because all this, what's really happening right now, just by taking the information in and not be able to process it's not actually helping us. And I've been trying to actually tap into this energy of what I think or what I feel for this whole huge change, not supposed to, but how it may look like, Pluto moving into the Aquarius in March, and it will be there, I think, for 3 months, and then it will go back into the Capricorn and be there until January 24, and then it will finally kind of stay there and move forward. And I always say, so what does that mean for us? And I always like first to give us, update where the transits are, where the planets are right now, and then, just kind of spend a little time on it. And the way I am actually doing it, I hate to use it in, as astrology. I would not call myself a full-blooded astrologer. I would say that I'm using astrology as a tool to the certain degree. I'm more a storyteller because people can relate much easier to stories, and they can understand or implement much easier in their own life. They could say, oh my God, oh yeah, now I understand what's really going on and why, blah 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 blah. And that is more because I'm very emotional individual. I run my emotions full blown, because I think when you tap into your emotions, they can give you an incredible amount of information. And I trained myself to use my mind, my consciousness, and actually the heart. And I am training them even more. I mean, I'm not done. I'm just kind of beginning to go even to the deeper level. Uh, because when you start to use both sides, your mind and the emotions, that will actually give you amazing information. And a lot of the time, it will not match what you hear outside. But again, through this, it's all, for us to connect to ourselves, that outside information is just, I would say, a trigger point to help us to understand ourselves more and more. And to me, actually, right now, it was so phenomenal yesterday. Oh, hold on. Before we go into that, I would actually just kind of go to the transits of the planets. We have a sun in Aquarius, moon in Leo, Capricorn, Mercury. Oh, that's intense. Yeah. A Venus in Pisces, and that's another good one. A Mars in Gemini, a Jupiter in Aries, a Saturn in Aquarius, Uranus in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces, Pluto in Capricorn. It's already 28 degree, 49 minutes. So it's getting close. Chiron is in Aries. The only retrograde is North Node in Taurus, and Lilith is in Leo, guys. That's beautiful. Now it makes sense, the intensity of this full moon. Okay, so what I was trying to kind of go into is this full moon in Leo and opposing Aquarius. As you know, Leo is a very fiery energy, you know, very direct, very outspoken, compassionate. And I think a lot of people have a hard time with that energy. So ask yourself, how does it feel to you? Because, look, like I said, not every sign is okay with this fire energy. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, that was actually a huge pointer for me. I said, oh my God, this is a precursor, more or less, what we will end up to be challenged in the next 20 years with the Pluto, because the Pluto will move into the Aquarius. And so for right now, Leo, being from the lunar aspect, from our emotional aspect and our intuitive center, is not necessarily very comfortable being in this Aquarius opposition, because the sun is in Aquarius. Also, sun is actually the male energy, and moon is our female. So what we are experiencing right now, the feminine aspect of the Leo energy, and a lot of people, always say, well, yes, it's receptive, absolutely. But what is also important to understand, when the feminine energy is suppressed, we are actually suppressing our creativity also. And when we are suppressing, especially this fiery energy of the Leo, and Leo wants to be playful. It's actually the first sign that is awakening, after the unconscious Cancer energy. Wanted to be on the stage, want to be acknowledged. And what we are dealing right now, what we are experiencing actually right now in the world, is this incredible suppression of that energy. I really want you to sit with that, because Aquarius is about technology, about chemicals and computers, and look at what we are dealing right now on the global level. It's all about chemicals. And when this emotional aspect, in this case right now, the Leo energy is being suppressed, what we are feeling also is that this imbalance, this humongous control from the opposite side. And I was asking the question, why do we have to be so suppressed, so controlled? Well, I think this suppression, it's actually about that some people are not capable to deal with this opposite energy, practically with the emotional aspect of these energies. And the how should I even use, the technocrats who are actually really looking for into this transhumanism and all this stuff, they are totally shutting down this connection, trying to shut down because of this emotional aspect, uh, because that's too powerful, guys. It's because with that energy, we can tap into this incredible magnitude of information. And um, I'm just kind of going through my notes, what I wrote down that I really wanted to bring up. That yes, also our emotions are creative electromagnetic energy. So ask yourself the question, why they are trying to kind of implement this internal technology. Because through this electromagnetic information, that can actually give them access or tap into that extra access of energy. And there are many other things that I'm not willing to go into. There's a lot of things that you can actually try to figure out for yourself. I'm actually just kind of using this on the personal level. How does it feel? What is that what we are gonna to have to deal with it? And I think, the more I was tapping into this Pluto energy in the Aquarius, remember I said I had a hard time to figure out this Aquarius energy and the Pluto, because the Pluto is here to clean up the energies that are not serving our soul, what is actually holding us back. And for right now, I think the biggest issue is the imbalance, as we've been saying. And why this imbalance? Because there are still so many traumas, folks, that we are dealing with, that they are not resolved. And I'm not quite sure how else to say that, but again, in this whole new movement, people are so stuck on this idea. Oh, anything what is not in alignment with me, I don't want to deal with that. Blah 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 blah. Well, guess what? As Gigi Young talks about, and actually Rudolf Steiner is talking about this eighth sphere. Everything what we are not willing to deal with that will get kind of accumulated or sticks in this eighth sphere, because that energy cannot get destroyed, and we cannot create energy. We can just transform it or alchemize it. So how can we alchemize this? The only way we can do that is to work with the traumas and recognize what does that really mean, you know um, and how does it feel for you? What is it that is actually, what are you missing? What is this triggering in you emotionally? That will become actually the key here to help to bring back that energy. And my mantra is always, when we start to claim our energies back, we are pulling all those energies what they are using against us, and just collapsing. the system. And I think that's one of the reasons that we are dealing with so many challenges, that many people are actually claiming the responsibility. And, when you start to uh, claim that responsibility, we are shifting the energy structure. And the energy, it's so funny. The energy structure is actually collapsing. That was actually holding the old paradigm. And that is also, related to the Pluto in Capricorn. And, that there's a very strong male energy. Even though, we have to be so aware that everything has a male and female aspects. That is another thing what I was trying to add, that even though, the male, the Leo is a male energy, but when you see the moon right now, lunar aspect, uh, 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 you can see actually a Leo as a female. So that's how we are actually capable. For instance, if you're Leo, you have a lot of male energy, but I mean, the moon is in Leo. That is how you can see it. How much are you actually protecting the feminine aspect or your emotional aspect? So it's actually pretty amazing. And another thing what I was really trying to kind of bring to the surface here, that everybody is right now so sold on this, love and light. And February, the month of love, and pushing just love, 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 love. Wait a minute, yes, love is beautiful, but why just in February? Don't we have another 11 months that we wanted to kind of share that or express that? So do not fall into this trap that, just in February is to express the love, and then the rest of it, look like just put underneath the carpet. So and another things what I'm trying to bring also is that the biggest challenge what we are dealing is in relationships. It doesn't matter what kind of the relationship is. Yeah, how we are relating, in the personal relationship, parent-child relationship, in the work area. So on all level, we are dealing with relationships. And anytime that something comes up, I will tell you that will be a huge sign, is that where you may want to ask, what is that triggering me? What is that energy want to tell me? So, so I can work on the balance. So I was realizing that, look, like I said, that this Leo full moon and the sun in Aquarius is a beautiful dance between the sun as a male and the Leo as a female right now. That is actually showing us ahead, a step ahead, what may look like when the Pluto goes into the Aquarius, because those 20 years that the Pluto will be in Aquarius, it will constantly, folks, constantly oppose you Leo energy. And also, I would actually ask to kind of check out, depends what house the Leo Aquarius axis is, what houses are. Check underneath what is you things universal, on what universal in what sorry in what universal houses is the Leo Aquarius superimposed, because that will end up to be very powerful. Because I have things fourth and 10th house, Cancer, Capricorn, and on the natal is Aquarius, Leo. So I've been triggered since 2008 on the subconscious level, and now I will be triggered on the conscious level. between the fourth and the 10th house. So this was just a little, tidbit, what we may expect, and trials and tribulations. I'm not gonna go into because there's so much going on. I always kind of like to help how we can actually balance ourselves, because without not being balanced and grounded in ourselves, the rest of it can end up to be a pretty shaky, very hard to deal or keep the balance, constantly. So okay, guys, that would be it for today. As I said, I'm sorry that is my first podcasting in the 2023, but nevertheless, you know, um, very interesting to listen. And so enjoy the full moon, enjoy the information, sit with it, and try to figure out, how does it feel to you. And what I would say too is, maybe journey. And when you read later on, when you go back and read what was going on around that time, that will actually, it can actually be very, very beneficial. So, okay, doc. For right now, I am signing out, and wish you the best. Enjoy it. And in the meantime, take good care of yourself. And until next time, see ya. Bye.